I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
So, two things we're going to be doing today. Ad Astra and a little bit of Apotheosis. So, throughout playing, we've constantly been getting these weirdly named weapons and gear. These are all Apotheosis stuff, so like the experienced netherite pickaxe of grasping, the fortunate netherite chestplate of spellcaster. All of these are Apotheosis, and you take them and you can put them into, I think it's the salvaging table. Let's just grab a bunch here. And this is going to show us what we get for crushing all of these. We get arcane shards and godforged pearls. Apotheosis is also all these gem things we keep getting constantly. And with these, we can upgrade this table. Oopsies. I did these off camera because it was just quicker, to be honest. So, we've got the salvaging table. You take gear that you collect and you really don't need anymore. Just chuck it into here and salvage it. Different tier of things will give you different items. So I think commons give you time warmer fabric. Rare give you luminous crystal shards. Epic gives you arcane sands. Mythic gives you godforged pearls. These are the best ones. And then gem dust is just extra stuff, I guess. Next we have is the gem cutting table. This is, if you put 2 of the same gem. Oh no, wait. It's talking about these gems. Yeah. So you can upgrade these gems. It's already upgraded to the max, but you can upgrade these gems that you've been collecting this whole time to be even better. Next we have is the reforging table. Like an enchantment table, but with affixes. With gem dust, rarity materials, sigil rebirth. And then the upgraded one does the same thing, but better. We also have the augment table. I will make one of those real quick. Enchantment table. It's going to require 2 godforged pearls. Ooh, it's fine. Now what is this? Ooh, that's pretty cool. When you get sigils. But with these things combined, we can upgrade our armor. Let's grab our chestplate, pop in here. And then godforged pearls? Yeah! You can put your godforged pearls into here, and you can pick the different kinds of stuff you can get out of them. This tier 1, magic damage taken is reduced. A 1 attack gain resistance and instant health. 2 sockets. Fire damage is reduced. I don't take fire damage, period, so that's useless. Whilst attacked, gain resistance. 3 sockets. I'll do these off camera because it's going to take a while to figure out what to do, and oh my god, that's a lot of levels. 150. Oh. I'm going to need a better XP farm than this. Oh no. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And then if we just... I'm not putting it on it. I just want to see. Okay, maybe not there. How do you apply this to your armor? I think it might just be an anvil. Right, I don't have any sockets on it, so... My sword does, though. But it doesn't like that type of weapon. But I'm pretty sure you just put them in the anvil. There's also common ones, but like, who takes the common ones? Who would want the common ones? Oh, it's right there. You use a smithing template, smithing table. That also does make sense. A lot of mods are starting to use smithing tables, I realize. Yeah, see. Oh well. Now we know. For now, we're just gonna get rid of these, and then address the elephant in the room. Or lack of, I should say. Yes, the walls are gone. That is because I am redecorating currently. and I don't know what I'm doing. So I've taken down the walls, I extended this platform back a little bit so it's a big square, not a weird rectangle. And down here, we have an area, but I don't know what to do with it, that's the problem. Because like the 10-20 minutes I was working on this, I was thinking like, oh, I'll put the different like parts of all the one star down here. But then I remembered, I planned on doing them out here, which then defeats that part. So like, what do I do for our base? I don't know. That takes on to the next part. Over here, we've extended our path, and we built this little thing. This is going to be our Ad Astra launch station. It's supposed to be like a little hovering platform. Over here, we've got an Ars Nouveau area. This is constantly putting gems into the different kinds of essence that you can get for Ars Nouveau. So now, if I just go... Okay, it's not a lot, but we've got infinite amount of essence now. And then if we also do source gems, we got 15k. Where did I get these from? No way that's just from this. I must have gotten it from something else. The actual source gems are being made here. We got a imbuement chambers section here. We've got a enchanting apparatus section here. I don't know if it still works. I saw it in an architect video, but apparently you can lay it out like this and it'll still work, which could be cool. Now, you might be wondering, how is this working? We actually have 2 modular routers hidden with camouflage upgrades. So you can just shift right click onto a block, put it in here, and it just looks like the block. It doesn't work with connected textures though. It does break. It seems to do that a lot with... Connected textures don't seem to work with facades and that. Part of applied energistics, their one works quite well. But yeah, pretty much the same thing that's happening over here is happening here. One router's pushing lapis, one router's pulling gems, one router's pushing all the gems and pulling all the essence. And then we also set up a quantum ring down here, so we don't have to run a long cable all the way to my base. I also redid some of the CPUs that I had, because for a start they were outside the box that I drew out. They went like farther out that way, so I just moved them here, and a really big one. 123 CPUs and 2 million storage. Wow. I'm pretty sure it's that one. It could actually be this one for all I know. I doubt it. Another cool thing, I found out about terminal for applied energistics. The universal terminal. You can combine your normal terminal and all the other terminals into one. And now I can just cycle through the 3 different types that I use. So we got the crafting one, the pattern one, and then all the pattern providers, which is amazing. So, the actual topic. I keep doing this. I hate it. Future me even hates these because they're boring. So yes, back to what we're actually doing. Ad Astra. So, for Ad Astra, we need fuel to fuel our rocket ships. I probably should say this. Ad Astra, we're going to space. That's pretty much the whole concept of this mod. We'll put it here. The fuel refinery. If we grab a bucket. So, the way you get fuel is, do you remember those little black patches of oil we kept finding everywhere? Here you go. These are what we use for our fuel. The crude oil. So let's just head over to our platform. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a UFO, I just realized. Let's go fill that up. Now we got fuel. Next, we need a rocket nose. For these we also need steel plates. There's steel and a hammer. That's a nose. We need steel blocks. Oof. Look how fast it crafts stuff now. It's amazing. Okay, that's 6 of those. We need 4 wings. tools, 2 steel tanks. We need a gas tank. A steel engine. We need an engine frame. We need more engine iron rod, steel rods. Put that in there. Make a fan. Make some more of that. Engine. I think that is everything. Now the main thing we need is the NASA workbench. This is how we actually build a rocket ship. Whoops. That was not the right thing. Here we go. So we put 2 fins. Oh, sparkles. The engine down there. Oh, we needed 2, didn't we? Oh, we need 2 tanks. I'll put it in a sec then. 6 iron. Nose. Put nose in there. Tank in there. And we have a tier 1 rocket. And we can pick it up in our bare hands. Now, the funny thing is, you can somehow just pop your rocket in here. Oh yeah, maybe we should. Oh, right. These need power. I probably should have mentioned. It's going to turn the crude oil into fuel. Now once that's filling up, we also need an oxygen loader. So let's make another tank, a lightning rod, and another fan. No, of course I've run out of steel now. Of course. I'm out of steel now. Period. Oxygen loader, we'll put it there. Again, needs power. And now you just need water, so a sink will do. It's weird how pipes work with pretty much any wrench kind. That's going to fill up with oxygen. Now we can put our rocket into here. And it's fully filled. So now we have a rocket ship. But we can't go to space just yet. Because we will die. Because space is cold. We need a spacesuit. And now we have our astronaut suit. We're gonna go to space. But also we need to put it actually on. Otherwise we'll die. But that's where we need our oxygen. We put our spacesuit in here. It'll fill with oxygen. Put it back on. And we're ready to go to space. I'll turn off cosmetic for now. What else do we need before we go to space? I don't think there is. Who's ready for liftoff? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff! Don't worry, it doesn't break any of your builds. You don't have to worry. Yet. Just hope I don't do it by accident. Taking a while to get out of the atmosphere. Oh, you can see on the slider. Oh, you can see on the progress bar on the side. And we're in space. Now, here is where we have access to the different places we can go to. But due to the fact we only have a tier 1 rocket, we can only go to the moon. And we can also make space stations on planets, which is pretty cool. You can make an Earth space station, a moon space station. But it does require blocks. But then after that, you don't technically need the blocks because you can just destroy the space station and just build whatever you want. Well, let's land on the moon because why not? Now, this is where you need to be really careful. On the moon, or all the planets, you're gonna fall. And you need to slow your descent by holding space to apply your boosters, like it says on the screen. Because if you don't, you will crash into the surface of the planet, destroying your spaceship, and doing a lot of damage to yourself. But now, we're in space. I need to make a flag to honor this day. I dub this planet the moon! Anyway. Whoops. Hop back in my spaceship. You can just break it and you get your shit back. Now, don't do what I did and come here without another launch pad and more fuel, because you can't launch your rocket again without a launch pad and without fuel. So that's also why I brought a waypoint, because just use a waypoint and go back to Earth. Or just help back to the moon again. See? Pretty easy. Right. Now we're on the moon. Gravity is lower. Oh my god, it's cheese. The moon's made out of cheese, everybody. Jetpacks are really helpful here. Also, you can use your applied energy sticks and maybe refine storage here as well. And okay, you can still take fall damage. Right, I don't have my armor anymore, that's why. So, let's see what happens if I try and put on my armor. I will start freezing to death. I can survive, but we're going to be authentic for a little bit. So, on the moon, we have aliens. Hello, Mr. Alien. Are you friendly? He's not friendly. But don't just assume that all aliens are bad, because that is species this? I don't even know. Because that's no good. But what we're looking for is a cave entrance, because we need an ore. We need an ore called Dash. And, oh, that's kind of cool. If you're using hover, you'll just float upwards. Right, yes. Another elephant in the room. What the hell is this thing? The atomic disassembler. It is a mechanism weapon. It's an all-the-mod pickaxe with some alloys and a battery. This thing is so good. It's better than a normal unobtainium pickaxe. Look how fast it can mine every kind of block. And then if you don't like how fast it's going, you can just change it to slow or normal speed or off. For whatever reason. But yeah, it's so nice. When you're in the caves, it's pretty much just Earth. It looks the same. Because we need enough dash to make the next tier rocket. Let's see, 2 stacks. I think that might be good enough. Let's head home. So now, with our freshly obtained dash, we shove that in a furnace. Is a third layer? What the hell? Oh, I forgot I put a third layer down. Where's our furnace? It's back here. Chuck the dash into here. And now we need to go back to our platform. The rocket we have is no good. We put our rocket there. So yeah, after you make your rocket, you don't technically need to use it again. You can put it in a museum. So let me also just refill my air. And let's make the next tier rocket. Tier 2 rocket. For this, we need dash. So we need 6 blocks of dash. We need another rocket fin nose. So we need, grab a couple of these. How many rocket tiers do we have? We have 4. So let's make 3 more. Next we need is rocket fins. Again, make 3 more. This differently, we need dash tanks. We need to make steel tanks. Let's do that. Make those. Squish down dash with an engineering hammer. We'll make one of those real quick. Okay, that's everything we should need now. Fins, tank, engine. And now we got the tier 2 rocket. Now, I forget, do we need a new spacesuit? And I just realized that I'm not getting these achievements because I haven't made the compressor. What is the compressor? I don't think I've ever used this thing. Oh. It's a cheaper alternative to making plates. Ah. So now we need to take a rocket, put it in the fuel slot. So now, okay, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, T minus 3, 2, 1, lift off. Now with the upgraded ship, we can go higher. Now we can go to Mars. Just like the moon. Yeah, be careful. And I'm pretty sure they use the exact same seed for the moon, Mars, Saturn, Venus, all the planets. I'm pretty sure they use the exact same seed for some reason. And I love this planet, Mars. Take a rocket ship. Let's make a waypoint here. Mars. There we go. Now on Mars, just like the moon, we need to find an ore to make the next two rockets. Ostrum. Ostrum? Yeah. Ostrum. Ostrum. We need more ostrum. And maybe setting this thing to fast might help. This is fast and it's still pretty slow. So this is now back at our base. How much have we got now? Jesus, 400 unobtainium and allomodium. And then you can times that by, I think, 5 almost. So now let's grab our ostrum. We got 151 ostrum. So we just fuel, engine, blocks, tier 3. Ooh. It's on the pedestals. Alright then. Big rocket now. Also, right. Because the next planet we're going to is going to be Mercury. And Mercury is hot. So we need netherite spacesuits. Now we can get rid of the stupid armor and go to the next one. Get an armor stand as well. One here. Another one here. Oh, they have the arm ones. Oh. Whoops, wrong armor. Put that one there. Fill up my suit with oxygen. Now we're ready to go to Mercury. First, I need to fuel up the rocket. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep. I finally found it. The saga is now complete. Why is this thing so hard to find? This is like the... Actually, I don't even know. I don't think I want to know. See, I've been to so many end cities. Okay, now I am well rested, and it is the next day. We can now go to Saturn. Is it Saturn or is it Mercury? It might be Mercury. I think that's everything. And we can blast off to the moon. No, to Mercury. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I didn't make the netherite space boots. Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'm not. I'm too powerful. Okay, whilst we're in the atmosphere, we can actually go to Venus, Mercury and Venus. I don't think there's a difference, so let's just land here instead. On Mercury. Lava planet. Oh, we're landing lava? I'm not. Let's go. There we go. How was I not dying already? Also seems like my spacesuit got unequipped from the armor stand. Anyway, let's take our ship. So on here, we're looking for the... Oh. Okay, I might be wrong. It might not spawn on this planet. I could be wrong, but we're looking for calorite. Should hypothetically be here, but Mercury is basically just a nether planet, and it doesn't look like it has calorite. So, you have these cool armor, but you can't use it when you're in space. Wrong. You can. There is an enchantment you can get with Ad Astra. Don't know if it'll show it here, but the enchantment lets you breathe in space. Oh, space breathing. There we go. And it's moonstone, a book, and a space outfit, a spacesuit. Yeah, let's make that real quick. Why not? Okay, and now we have space breathing. It's actually a second one. I just realized. Space fireproof. Just like with the space breathing, you just need the resources from that planet. So we need. Yeah, I did. I was about to say, did I get any mercury? But yes, I got like 3 inventories full. So I'll put that on our helmet in a minute. Okay, let's just autocraft that real quick and take our armor. What does it apply to? Helmet and chestplate. Helmet. Chestplate. Now, we don't need these spacesuits. We can be wizards again. But for vanity, we're just going to stick with this. We can retire our tier 3 rockets. Yeah, you can see how they slowly get bigger and more complicated. So now, if we go to add... Never mind. I completely forgot we went to the wrong planet, so we need to refuel our ship. Place that down. And we are actually missing something. There's a catch. You can use the enchantments to be fine in space, but you need canisters. Here we go. Oxygen cans. Just make one of these real quick. And let's make 2 of them. Also need a bunch of Austrian plates. 10. Now you fill these up with oxygen. With them in my inventory. Enter our ship. And lift off. Okay, this time we're gonna land on Venus. Dusty planet. Can barely see. And we've landed. Oh. Our rocket breaks the armor stands. That's why it keeps disappearing. Okay, so we need to find a cave. So yeah, we need to find calorite. Ooh, ravine. Oh, is this calorite? It is. No more though. Now, let me see. Oh yeah, so the achievement page, it's crazy. There should be an Ad Astra one. Oh, I guess not anymore. So in older versions of all the mod, or maybe even Ad Astra itself, you were supposed to be able to get these globes of the planets, but I think they've changed it now. It'd be cool because the old globes are nice. Oh, we found our first life on Venus. Zombified Pygro. I'm guessing they're just zombified piglin variants. Get a little bit more. Okay, so now we need to make a bunch of plates to make an engine. More plates to make the tanks. Now we need blocks of calorite. And now we can make our final spaceship. Six here, 2 tanks, and an engine. Oh, massive ship. It's also hilarious how you just pick it up above your head. Fill this thing with fuel. We're missing fuel. Actually, I think you do need to have it all the way full before you can actually take off. There we go, that's good enough. Place that down. Oh, duh. I completely forgot about the major thing. The new suit we can make. The jet suit. So, we need a lot more stuff. Let's make all of it into thingy. That was a bad idea, actually. Finally, we can make the complete jet suit. Finally! That was so annoying. You had to remake two engines and two tanks and an engine because this suit's special. It has an engine. Let me put it into here. It's wireless charging you need. It just needs power. But I think if I turn off my you can fly. Oh my god. I remembered a brilliant idea I had. I got an idea. Insert Black Sabbath. You actually fly like you go on Elytra. Well, obviously it's invisible, so. Nah, but this is quite fun. You actually go quite fast as well. But compared to my unobtainium jetpack, it's pretty slow. But still fun. Well, I think that was a productive journey through space. Now if we make an armor stand. There we go. We put our netherite suit here. Our jet suit here. And we can grab our space suit. Put that here. There unfortunately isn't a fourth armor, so it's a bit asymmetrical, but okay, that's all three armors placed. So, one final thing, there is a final planet, however, the planet's a bit there's nothing really good on there, there's no new ore, there's no new ship tier after that, it's just another planet you can visit, but time's getting a bit short, so we're going to do another thing instead. We're going to go to a space station. So, for this we need steel, iron, plates, 32 dash, I'm out of dash, god damn it. I'll go grab some of that real quick then. Dash plate and dash ingots. Okay, yeah, I'll go grab those then. There are structures on planets like the moon, but we're too far into the game. It's pretty much useless at this point. We might explore it in a future episode, but for now, we're just gonna skip over it. Now here we go, here's one of the structures I found. They do have loot in them. Let's see, what do we get? Dash, some cheese. Dash nuggets. Dash ingots. And down here, we have Lunarians. The villagers of space. Then we go down here, we got some more loot. A spacesuit. And a launch pad. So if you do get stuck here, you might be able to survive. Okay, that should be enough resources to make it to make a space station. Okay, yeah, here we go. We got our solar system, and we got Proxima Centauri. I feel like this is a reference to something, but I don't know. So where do we put our satellite or space station? Here. Coming in hot. Oh. Now we're in space. But obviously because we're in space, gravity's all non-existent, so you just float everywhere. jetpacks off and just levitate. Yeah, this is our space station. It's a bit meh. Also, how does one build this with the resources we gave it? Weird. Now we have a space station, but we're not going to be keeping it. We're going to be destroying it and turning it into our own space station in the future. I don't know what to do with it just yet. And with our satellite built, let's head back to Earth. So yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end it off. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.